Welcome all the Capricorn, Aquarius and Pisces. This is your yearly 2025 prediction. I'm gonna use my fortune wheel of fortune for you. Actually, this should have been here. Anyway, this is like an image of this reading. And let's go. I have 3 signs to cover. This is the last reading, so always in my live readings I allow at least one psychic question to be asked. I would prefer to do this in the end of this tarot reading, so every star sign is served, and then I can do this kind of personal reading. But let's go. Welcome. I'm Shadow Sister Silva. In my readings, I let your shadow meet your light so you can be whole again. And you're safe here to talk about shadows, and we're gonna clean this kind of shadows, shadow material away, so you can be welcome in this new year, fresh energy, do a little bit of mental cleanup before the year change. You can get a little bit more clarity. It's getting dark here. Nobody's shooting rockets yet. It's 5 o'clock in Belgium, where I am. Where are you from? You could state in the comments. Welcome. Anyway, what else? I think I'm gonna pull the crystal now for first one. So Capricorn, this is for you. You get a hologram deck. You get this one for you. Third eye chakra. You have to, maybe the whole year is about opening your third eye. Could be, not everybody want to open the third eye, but it can be really this kind of being intellect and intuition connected. You become a wise person. You are not just knowing with your mind, but with your heart. No robot or IE has a heart. That's what we have. That's what makes us special. That's what makes us human. The heart information, the knowledge from the heart is here. Let's see. I have to give you first this card, actually. So first we have this shadow and light in the center of the wheel. This is Capricorn. We are doing this reading. Capricorn. This woman is a little bit not visible. Let's move her a little bit so we can see her face. Still, it's not showing. Maybe we put it. It's like spooky puppet, but it's coming here. So let's have a little bit more. Like, I have inherited this big book puppet collection from my grandma Silva. I was named after her. Anyway, now, this one. Capricorn, reflection, overthinking. Okay, so this same card has come up for other people too. Pay attention. Year 2025, reflection, overthinking. Mind stuff. How to live with your mind healthy way. Here, this is in central reading. Okay, the third eye obviously is here too. So then we have now Capricorn, spring, what's going on? Capricorn, summer, Capricorn, autumn, and Capricorn, winter. Yes. How does the spring start? Okay, there is love in the air. For Capricorn, there is the true soulmate for Capricorn. Lovey-dovey. True love. Spring in the air. That's a nice thing. Time to focus on the love relationship. This is a beautiful, heartfelt connection for somebody special. What is the song coming here? Something like I don't get the word. I just was thinking about George Michael, something like last Christmas I gave you my heart, and the very first day you gave it away. This Christmas I give it to someone special. yeah, of course past Christmas, but this is your birthday season. Maybe it's really spring is still your birthday, you are in high mood, really heart-centered, and the connecting with other people is very part of your spring. And one of the people around you might be your soulmate. Watch out. This night this winged cat is here also. It's almost like you have a spirit helpers from the animal wars, even like a 9 lives. Okay, here. Then what is the summer for Capricorn? Okay, so the rest is coming. So this winter sleep is actually happening in the summer. You are getting hopefully not burnout, but you need to rest a little bit. Like have this kind of peaceful night, calm mind. Maybe it's because in the same line with this reflection overthinking, maybe you really need to have this rest in the summer. Yes, now this is the last slot, and this is Capricorn. Now I'm Capricorn, and next one is then of course Aquarius, and then is Pisces. So we are now in the Capricorn starting. So Capricorn summer looks like somebody wants to have a peaceful rest and calm and peace. Then autumn is Ten of Bats. Okay, the resting goes a little bit more forward. So if this is really resting, this is like being under the ground, like really, the bats are multiplying. So reflection overthinking is very timely, this message to you. Pay attention that you are not overthinking too much, like you get victim of this kind of, you get into this kind of bad mind space, dark night of the soul. So it is, yes, don't isolate yourself. This is almost like really being hit by the depression, the autumn. And then we have winter. Page of Bats. Okay, bats again. There's a sword energy a lot. It started really with the loving energy, and then it went to all the mind thing. This reflection overthinking is really your thing for this year. You should like handle this. So very creative, like let's say curious page, able to think from the different perspective. This is coming next winter. Maybe you need to go a little bit this echo debt to get here, to be more freely thinking. But it's like a process, resting and then being free, again going. Maybe some truths can be painful, maybe. Anyway, nice that Jessica was here or is still here. We are going to now, I think we go forward fast. We're gonna read this shadow and light. What is this reflection overthinking? Actually, it's very aligned. Number 4 next to the 4 of Bats. So it is almost like message about the summer energy, or that by the summer this might become an issue. But now is this soulmate energy and really like a celebratory. The thoughts might haunt you and stop you even. So pay attention to this. You don't let that happen. So Capricorn. Reflection overthinking. Overthinking is extremely common and something most of us do. Things such as asking yourself what if repeatedly, picturing worst case scenarios, or exaggerating the severity of an issue, constantly looking in the mirror and analyzing things about ourselves that aren't necessarily true. And the more you do it, the truer they feel to you. So it's worth taking a step back and starting to think about the things you are telling yourself. What you see might not be what others see. Your thoughts can both aggravate you, cause frustration, anger, and sadness, but they can also bring you peace and harmony and way of coping with complicated emotions. Practice changing or steering the direction your thoughts are taking regarding an issue, and rather than worry, reflect without judgment. The first step is to start noticing when your thoughts are causing pain and you feel like everything is burning. Make a note to yourself every time you feel heated. Only once you start to realize when it's happening will you be able to stop yourself and bring the fiery feeling back to a more peaceful place in your mind. Reflect by observing and acknowledging your own thoughts and start communicating with them in a more objective way. Start to oppose the truths you're telling yourself. Are they really true? Do you have evidence? Might there be alternative ways to think about the same problem? Affirmation. I have power over my thoughts. An exercise. Get a nice piece of paper, perhaps in your favorite color, and write down these 3 questions. Do I have proof? Second, what might be an alternative truth? 3, what soothing thing can I tell myself? Put it in a frame, hang it in somewhere, and to see it, perhaps near your bed, where a lot of overthinking might be happening, so that every time you start worrying, you can look at these questions and start answering them to calm your mind. Like really, this is next to this bed card, so it's like, be aware that you create this kind of sacred space to sleep where you can totally rest and you're not worrying anything when you go to sleep. Maybe you don't have to have a phone in the bed, like all kind of like a too much stimulus can be like a bad for your mind. Make it a good habit to have a good sleep, and then you might avoid this kind of overly thinking situation here that you get. This of course can be as well end of a relationship, of end of something, completely new cycle ends in the next autumn, but still this is almost like getting a bit like down about this heavy emotions or thoughts. So be aware that this can happen if you continue this way. So I think this is now Capricorn. I don't have any comments other here. I think maybe I will verify a little bit what is this 10 of Paths, because it really can be dark night of the soul. So what is this wanting to tell us? You are safe with me, Emperor, like a King of Pentacle. So there can be something about the power dynamic of you need this safe daddy energy here to feel good. Safe with me. Stability. You need a stability, something like the money can give you even. I think that is here. You are safe with me. You can say that to yourself too. You can be yourself the person who makes the safety. Doesn't have to always look from outside. But there's this king energy, good king energy, taking care of your kingdom. That no shenanigans are going around there. How about this love thing? This soulmate thing? Okay, everyone is psychic. This is coming really like this kind of magician card. Things are happening. You're able to create a lot. This kind of momentum portal moments, being connected psychically, even telepathically to somebody. Anyway, this is Gemini card usually, or Virgo card. Okay, maybe we don't look more this, but anyway, this is now for Capricorns here. So let's put this light back here. Let's see what's coming. Ui. So we got here. Next one. This is not too long reading. We are having here next one is the Aquarius. This one goes back. So Aquarius, this is your Wheel of Fortune for 2025. Throat chakra, time to express yourself. Okay, let's show this lady still here. So we get this shadow and light for you, Aquarius. What is it? Be expressive, creative expression. What is it? Aquarius, you need to know. Okay, now you got how many? Okay, 2. Let's accept them. There's 3 I don't, but 2 is okay. You got here physical pain, emotional pain, 35, and 36 got second number, gratitude and indulgence. So there is this. Okay, and you get this tarot of oppositions. Maybe this is even telling a little bit opposite is true in your year. There is both pleasure and pain. Both are true. Not only physical pain, emotional pain, but also gratitude and indulgence. That there is like mental happiness, but then the physical suffering. I don't know. So let's see. So your year, Aquarius. Spring. I was looking, bottom of the deck is now the Lovers. Just, I saw it already, I'm not gonna take it, but I saw there is Lovers here. Maybe shadow side is something about some lovers. So spring. Summer. Aquarius now. Autumn, and this one is your winter. Okay, so we have a Knight of Cups. A romantic thing is, message is coming. Some suitor is approaching. You are the person, but there is love in the air, spring in the air in the spring. No wonder it's your birthday soon. There is definitely, of course, this looks a little bit like a Jeanne d'Arc kind of person. I'm bringing it closer, like it's coming, the Jeanne d'Arc. Wow, beautiful. I love to see this. I hope this would always focus. Look at this picture. This is happening in the spring. Of course, the nature of Knight of Cup is a very thirsty knight approaching. I have my personal experience with people like that coming to flirt with me, being really like, I'm so in love with you, and then they go away. They are like ghosting. They are disappearing to the mist. And then you have like puzzled, what just happened? I thought you loved me. I thought I was important. No, I was just thirsty for love. I needed my supply. Anyway, can be true, but can be also very romantic, poetic person, can be as well. So can be love message for sure is part of this. Jeanne d'Arc. Jeanne d'Arc is coming. Aquarius spring is Knight of Cups positive. The cup of life is in your hands. Use it for the benefit of others and to grow in heart and soul. Be solid, firm, courageous, and steadfast in your purpose to carry your cup full of light to heal the world. Wow, it's totally this Aquarius dreaming. Heal the world, make it better place. Let's toast for you and for me and entire human race. Okay, this is very idealistic person here. Give and receive messages of love. Yes, who is losing? And like loving is a beautiful thing to remember. We are not robots, we are not AI, we have a heart. And yes, time to connect with your heart. Yes, spring. But there can be physical pain and emotional pain, gratitude and indulgence. Let's see what's going on. But this is also throat chakra. Is like, don't be a silent child, communicate. So maybe it's a moment of growth to communicate really actively, whatever is the result. Like, don't be fearful like something bad happens. It can always happen. It's like taking a little bit risk maybe, this kind of lover. Then can be a good result. Let's see what happens in the summer. Okay, we have here Three of Cups, so there is a little bit like group of friends. Cup stories continue. Celebration, maybe garden parties as well. Five of Swords, okay. Defeat, like there is something fishy going around and you're cutting them off. But anyway, let's see. A bit like a warrior on a mission. Three of Cups, summer for Aquarius. A peak of joy and union with those you love is coming. Passion, eroticism, and an increase in the things you value are favored. Act now to create the right conditions. Projects, enterprises, alliances, and periods of shared happiness will make you appreciate the colors of life. So there is definitely this kind of garden party moments. Gratitude is very close to this energy. That is like a beautiful friendship you could be happy about. Then we have this a little bit alone energy here. Can be bad beliefs also. Often this sword, Five of Swords, some kind of defeat situation. Summer for Aquarius. So the war is over and you have won. Now you should seek peace, the emotional peace and condition of serenity with other people, even they were your enemies. Fight your inclination to confront or inflame the situation. In a resulting escalation, you could suffer serious injuries. Okay, be a little bit like a peacemaker. The war is over. Let's hope that the war is over in the global way, because there was this dream, heal the world, make it better place. Maybe the Gen Dark is able to make some change in this world, and we are having this war is ending overall. Who knows? But that's why people might be merry. A little bit more merrier than usual, if there is no worries anymore. But anyway, learn from those kind of setbacks. And then we have the autumn energy. Okay, Hermit. So it's really obvious, like 2025 is said to be the Hermit year. And you got the Hermit card for the autumns. Like wise Gandalf style wizard energy is going on for you. So you should kind of be this spiritual leader, kind of like a really inward journey. This is healing the world, all the world, and this is healing itself. Like understanding when you heal yourself, you heal everybody around you. So it's kind of like coming, the energy comes from you, so it's good to focus energy to you. Nine, Hermit, Aquarius. Wisdom is the word that should guide you. There is time to wait, rest, and heal, and there comes a time when you know you have stopped for too long. Solitude is required to build up physical and mental energy. Are you able to be your own guide? Wisdom will determine when it is time to seek other guidance. Share your wisdom with those who ask for it. Let them seek you out. Your life's work is to gather knowledge, not to promote it for your own gain. Move slowly through the world with patient observation. Sometimes it is good to be alone, meditate, and strengthen yourself. Thus you will be ready for what approaches. Gandalf energy for the autumn, and then we have winter for Aquarius is Four of Wands. So there is some celebration, community coming together. Harvest party even, very fitting. If in Finland at least the winter does come quite early, you have to pick every apples before it's too cold. Even the frostbitten apples can be good. What is here in the basket? Is it apples? What is it? Grapes. Anyway, let's read this. Maybe you like to farm something. It was already this kind of garden party here in the summer. And this could be cutting the weed even from your garden. Like pay attention what kind of things grow in your like a mental space also. So kind of same in the garden, you have to take the weeds off so the good things can grow. Aquarius. Where is my ones? Here. So next winter is the ones. The achievement of an important goal is within reach. You are close to getting what you wanted, alone or with those who love and respect you. Consolidating power and stabilizing energies will make you prosperous now and in the future. Harmony and tranquility will thrive in your personal and work relationships. Yes, that's about it. So there's a lot to celebrate, and maybe this whole gratitude is here to point out. You can start to feel grateful already now. There's often gratitude spreads that I do around the midsummer. Maybe you could land this whole year kind of like this is a hermit year, but try to be grateful of everything you got. Something like this is a good mental habit. And Anna is saying, bra deep feeling for me. Now we are having Aquarius reading. Anna, are you possibly Aquarius? Because if so, I'm about ending the Aquarius reading. I'm reading the guidance card, and then only Pisces is left. So which is your star sign? So I know if you're Aquarius, it would be very fitting to take it now. And if I have extra time, maybe I take still some Joker star sign in the end. But I want to go in order this. So let's read this now. So 2025, physical pain, emotional pain. For Aquarius. Your body and mind are highly connected, and your nervous system runs through your whole body. If you have ever experienced a gut feeling, it is a very strong confirmation that your body knows what is going on emotionally or cognitively. Emotional pain can manifest in your body and show up as physical pain, especially if there is something troubling you that you have been ignoring for a long time. If you experience physical pain for no apparent reason, it's highly likely that it is stemming from emotional pain. It's a sign from your body to your mind to do something about what is bothering you. This card alerts you to take note of any physical pain you might be experiencing and where emotional pain manifests for you. If you are experiencing difficult situations, try to be mindful of what it feels like in your body, whether it be pressure over your heart, a tight stomach, or something else. Stress is a common factor in causing physical pain, so it's always good to be mindful and manage stress in your life. Staying calm, even in stressful situations, can help in aiding your body and managing pain. In the same way as emotions can cause physical sensations, you can use physical sensations to restore your mind. An affirmation: I'm calm, I'm grounded, I'm safe. Exercise: minimize stress by giving yourself some love, care, and acceptance. Use the calming sensation of a hot bath and visualize and repeat in your mind, this water calms my body and mind. Play some music that you like and imagine the sound waves vibrating your pain away, or take a shower and imagine the water washing away the pain from your body. Healing waters. But you got also gratitude and indulgence. So still, I'm gonna giving, if it's 2 cards, I can give it, but 3 was, I denied when some sign was gonna get 3. 2 is okay, I can read them to you. So, advice from the spirit for the 2025 for Aquarius. Gratitude indulgence. Gratitude is one of the best concepts to practice in order to live a happy and fulfilled life. It's easy to become lost in indulgence and try to acquire more and more, be it more things, more friends, more money, or more fame. When we are stuck in the indulgence mode, we often fail to see and appreciate what we already have. We may even have a lot of things that years ago we could only dream of, but we look ahead and strive forward instead of looking back and comparing with how life used to be. Yes, this would be a perfect moment now in this New Year Eve to write down about this year, all the things you're grateful, all the things that happened, like you're happy about, to document it. Then start a new page. This card highlights to you the importance of acknowledgement and appreciation of what you already have, even though some days it might feel hard to find something to be grateful about. On your very worst days, there are still things in your life that you can appreciate and perhaps even use to get through those terrible days. You might still have a safe home to go to or live in a beautiful location, have a nice dinner or a wonderful warm hug from a friend. Even small things such as the smell of fresh air when opening the window in the morning. If you think smaller and focus, you can find so many things that are wonderful even on the darkest days. That actually we are totally having darkest days now in this time of the year, but it's really a lot you can be grateful for always. Affirmation: I will grateful, I'm grateful. Exercise: start a daily gratitude journal, get a new journal dedicated to this topic only. Write down at least one thing every day that you feel grateful for. Write as many as you can think of, or if you are struggling, write down one thing. Feel free to repeat what you were grateful for yesterday if it still feels true for you. Same is true in the tarot, like if the cards repeat, the same cards appear, like in my last reading of Sunday. I got the Isis for 3 times, even if I mixed the deck, so that message was clearly wanted to come true. Like, notice me, this is now actual. So sometimes being grateful next day of the same thing that the day before, why you always have to have a new thing? Why always something new? It's good if you have, for example, a dog or pet or something and you are really happy about it. You can again be grateful about that pet and a dog and or like somebody in your life. And it's okay. You don't always have to have some new. So the same thing can be next day too that brings you happiness. So what can I say? Aquarius. Beautiful love energy here, maybe even communicating about love related situations, because throat chakra is here. Don't be a silent child, so even be grateful of the love you have found or you're finding. Tell other people even compliments, because it's nice to kind of vocalize things, not keep all inside. But overall, I think it's not bad here. Theme of the year 2025 is said to be Hermit, in the sense that there is this number 9 comes with the 2025, so you got the Hermit card even here, the Virgo card. Okay, so this was your reading, Aquarius. I have still Pisces. Ay. Not many people are sticking around. Maybe it's getting a little bit a lot talking. Anyway, let's see what is coming for Pisces. Pisces collective. Nice, these cards are like shiny. Pisces collective, but we need to have a crystal for you. What is it for Pisces? So Pisces, year 2025 is root chakra. It's really going into this kind of safety and security, mother, not a victim, like really basic needs need to be met. Pisces. Boundaries and respect, very aligned to this crystal. 14. So you setting boundaries is okay. The spirit says it's good. And people respect you for that. So it's a good thing. Then you get this root chakra deck. Boundaries for Pisces. Some other sign got it. Was it Aries? Which one got it? Some other sign got it. Also this one. Pisces spring. Pisces, summer. Pisces, autumn. This is one I come to. And Pisces, Pisces, winter. Let's have a longer. Pisces, winter. Okay, these two. Okay, these two and these two. Okay, all these four. Why? I don't know, but there is like all this. Come. Your spring, 6 of Wands. This is a victory moment, arriving to some goal, coming as a hero here. Reaching a target. I don't know, maybe it's really like some passion project energy. Climbing. Let's see, what is it for 2025? Being victory, hero. Kind of 6 of Wands is always hero card. Coming home as a hero. This woman has focused her will and set her intention and has achieved great heights, quite literally. It is amazing what we can see when we overcome challenges and reach our highest potential. The recognition of others is always nice, but nothing really matches inner satisfaction. Achievement is now in the cards for spring. So you can achieve something great. Then we have summer. Okay, the Wand energy is still here. Knave of Wands, isn't it Knight? No, this is Page, I think so. Page of Wands, I think. Adventures, to experiment things with passion. Project. Playing with the lizards. I often think about lizard as like men, because you might have a tail just in your hand when you are like they are fearful, the men sometimes, so you just end up just with the tail in your hand. And you set your boundaries indeed. Not everybody can take it if they're not mature. So, the Page of Wands, Knave of Wands, discovers both the dangers and the power of her will. So yeah, there is again this willpowering thing that you are like in your powers. In the summer as well. Independent energy. Boundaries, respect. There is like you have your like own style, clearly strong style. Then we have autumn. We have King of Pentacles, like a good husband or boyfriend, like really this kind of mature, wealthy king. We have here a Two of Swords, so meditation is a good practice to have, to make choices even when you have to do them kind of blind. Land on your heart, have an inner peace. But this could be also a little bit like a boundary setting, this Two of Swords, like you are like intuitively doing the right choice for you. King of Pentacles is in the cards for autumn. Maybe your relationships will be more stable then. There's really this alone energy here. It's almost like a garden party a little bit in the autumn. The King of Pentacles shares the delights and wonders of the physical generously with others. So it was just about that. And then we have this knives, swords. Swords are mental patterns. So you should be like be balanced. Two of Swords for autumn. Pisces, when the head and the heart are enemies, the person is paralyzed, unable to move. This state can be self-induced and exasperated. However, by tapping into the flow of the universe, you can calm the warring parties, create peace, and thereby find a middle ground, seeking balance between the heart and the mind, which is a good thing to have maybe a practice or restart this whole year with the meditation practice. This could be a really healthy thing. is kind of highlighted next autumn. Maybe you become a pro about that. You're going a little bit more like physical activity here, adventures, going experiencing things. But here is very like a focus on yourself, heart and the mind, what you really want, and then you have this kind of very ideal partner here even. Or the king who is very caring and like a wanting to invest to this. Anyway, let's see, this many cards came now for winter. It's very Piscean card. We have High Priestess, very like psychic woman. We got 9 of Wands. It's kind of hardworking, usually Sagittarius card, kind of like a, but this would be maybe again focusing on the passions, remembering at the end of the year. Of course, this person is kind of creating a sacred space, is very connected to this High Priestess, mystical, magical moments happen in the sacred space. So remember to always honor the sacred in your life. And then we have here 6 of Pentacles, like a spending a little bit, like a going to buy stuff. Then we have the 3 of Wands, almost ordering from the online something. So there is this very female energy here for the winter. Maybe it's like a Black Friday sales and this kind of energy going on here, but it's really like being a strong intuitive person and even guiding others. But there is a lot of alone energy, but this is a person who is okay to even to be alone, understand there is needed this kind of self-care. So setting boundaries, maybe it's you understand what is yours and what is others, like you understand the importance of having this self-care in place in all ways. It's like increasing, like it's here just meditation, here a good relationship, but here is really like I want to have like a my home is like my like temple, my sanctuary. This very psychic card here, the very Pisces card, this High Priestess here. Maybe out of all this card, I just read you the winter energy, the High Priestess. Mystic. Being a mystic, what it takes. Spiritual, psychic. Build this energy. This is really like knowing yourself, know thyself. The High Priestess is keeper of dark, mysterious knowledge, because what she gives cannot be taught or explained logically. It sometimes seems scary, but there is no way around it. It must be experienced to be known. Muster up some trust, take her hand and dive in. Connection with the divine, deep and certain knowledge. Yeah, when I do this reading, I totally trust that what is meant to be is coming. Like I'm just taking it, I'm receiving. Sometimes indeed, maybe there is a lot of receiving energy here. You're learning to receive the abundance. Playful, positive is a good thing. Like you try daring to try new things, setting goals and achieving them. But here is like receiving guidance from the spirit. And here also is like I mean, here is kind of like you are really generous with your abundance with the others. That's what it means when the heart is open. You are much more giving because you are not so fearful. It's really this wisdom, like how do you feel your life? Do you feel it with fear? Do you feel this with everybody has the same or the time to live this life? Do you feel your life with fear or you feel it with love? That would be a good thing to think about this year. And setting boundaries is really for you. When you say no to others, you say yes to yourself. So this is very understanding this, important to have this kind of self-care in place. Okay, this is now I read about the boundaries. not very long reading. I have come to the last. It's a big effort for me. I've been busy since 10 o'clock and I had a little break, but I'm feeling cold in this room. There's no heating in this room, so I need to rest after this. So Pisces 2025, light and shadow. Boundaries, respect. If you have pulled this card, you are being encouraged to take a close look at the boundaries you are setting and who in your life respects them and who doesn't. Setting boundaries with people we love and even people we don't particularly like is not always easy. Sometimes you might not even know what your boundaries are straight away if being asked. Here's a chance to start analyzing what your boundaries might be and where you would like to implement them more. A big reason a lot of us are scared to set boundaries is the fear of rejection from other people. We are afraid that they will not respect it, or they will say something mean, or even stop being in our lives. But a question you might need to ask yourself is whether you really want those people in your life who don't respect you and your wishes. Might you be better off without them? If you let one person push your boundaries, they may get even harder to set in the future. Even though you might have stated your boundaries to people, perhaps even multiple times, there are some that won't respect and honor them and will try to push them further and further back. It might sometimes feel like you have to be clearer or reinforce the importance of the boundary you had set, but please know that you don't have to get better at stating your boundaries. It is each person's own responsibility to be respectful to others and to you. Have a think about whether there is anyone in your life that is not honoring your boundaries and whether you need these people in your life. In movies, respect is often presented as something you must earn. You need to prove yourself first to be worthy of respect. But is it true? If we look at it from our own perspective, do we really think that people need to prove to us first that they are worthy of respect before we treat them respectfully? Might not be everyone's personal individual responsibility to show respect to others. It is not your responsibility to make other people respect you. Is it their responsibility to behave respectfully? Affirmation. I show myself respect to others and equally deserve respect in return. I don't need to get better at stating my boundaries. I need to have people in my life that already respect them. Exercise for this year of 2025. Next time someone says no to you, accept it instead of trying to convince them. This way you are showing that you respect their boundaries. And next time someone is trying to push your boundaries, make a mental note of it and consider whether this happens a lot with this person and whether this person is actually good for you. Yeah, taking mental notes about things, what is happening, is a good thing. It's a good thing to pay attention, to be aware, maybe write even in your little journal how many times somebody crossed your boundaries. It's kind of like then you have like a proof data, like, okay, this is happening a lot here. Is this actually healthy? But anyway, this is now your reading, Pisces, and the last reading of 2025. Nobody asked me a question in this particular reading. So, is there still somebody wanting to ask a question for the new year 2025? Is there somebody? I don't see much people online. Maybe people are already partying. I'm happy anybody looking this. So give me a like or subscribe. There's always, I can make a little publicity what I offer. So I'm committing every Sunday to keep a pick-up reading. I've been reading this Divan Comedy since 10th of December 2023. And now last Sunday I came in the end of the Purgatory 33 chapter. So we have gone through the Inferno and Purgatory, and now next Sunday start Paradise episodes. So I'm gonna archive all these Purgatory episodes. It's kind of like a season, it's ending. We are focusing only the Paradise, but if you wanna always have access to this kind of older videos, you can take my membership and support me more, because whatever I would earn with this would definitely go to me to create my tarot decks, buy even new tarot decks for these shadow readings, and so on. I've been doing this 3 years and not really earning much, so it would be really nice gesture if you want to support me more. But anyway, you can always have the free content. There is a lot. So next time I come for the star signs is in the full moon. So I do this kind of extensive reading, but I do let them as well be free first, and then, because I have decided now to do the extensive reading showing my face. So I don't kind of like that my face is all over the internet a lot of time. So that's why they are in the membership and sometimes a little bit available. But then I can actually be much more like, let's say, myself in there. Like you can really see me. That's the kind of gift I can make for the extensive readings, to see my face. What else? But that's full moon time. I come around that time to make the all 12 star signs. And then I do sometimes a predictive reading like now. So I definitely, when is the Chinese horoscope changing, I think it's a snake year next year. Next Chinese year, I will most likely make something about that. So there are sometimes readings extra that I do. And of course I have my membership, having a magician membership, where I continue producing like a lesson content about how to be psychic. So if you're interested, there are already a lot of videos. There's one series, 7 videos about the chakras and the archetypes, and this kind of, I believe you can really awaken in this kind of information. You can really get a high awareness with this kind of information I've shared. But I have continued to make lesson content about how to be psychic in practice. So this new lesson content is really giving you practical tools. If there was like psychic toolkit in this first one, having really the 7 chakra crystals and those kind of archetypes, we are going in this. I hope next time I can focus possibly in this kind of how you create your sacred space, how you make this kind of like a rituals. But I want to also be like there is time for everything. I've been very busy now, let's say that I think in the spring I catch up and I start doing the lesson content, but that is there. That is a membership. And then you help me also taking this membership. And also I'm creating currently my own tarot deck. Let's take a random card for 2025. One card, for example, remember how far you come, courage. 7 of Wands. So I have created this kind of cards, and I have come far indeed. I've designed these kind of cards, not exactly like this, but my cards already started to design them 3 years ago, and this is now a fast deck, hand drawn. So this will be my first deck, but I have 2 other decks I'm currently designing, so let's see. One day you might be able to buy my deck, but I have to do a lot of work before that happens. But this deck is missing now. 19 blanco cards are still to be designed. So I think my new year goes that I'm not having my child today, so I will design possible tonight one more. But anyway, thank you for watching this, and happy new year for everybody. Thank you for being here. This is my sacred space for shadow love. I'm glad you've been here with me. Okay, bye.